Howdy there, pipe smokers. This video is a thank you to the YouTube pipe smoking community. Now, today I'm smoking some Mississippi River, and I'm not smoking it in the pipe that I normally smoke it in. This is as a tribute to old pipe pops. I've only been a part of the community since July of last year, so I didn't have the pleasure of getting to know old pipe pops. But from what I understand, he was a bit of a fan of the church warden. So I got one of my church wardens out, and I'm smoking it in the honor of old pipe pops. I have a handful of church wardens. When I used to smoke a pipe, I very much favor the church wardens. I don't smoke them as much anymore because they're not exactly practical when I'm out on the truck swinging around a big church warden. But when I'm sitting at home just relaxing and going to make a video, well, a church warden is definitely a nice way to relax. So here's to you, old pipe pops. And on to the thank yous. Mr. Jonathan Want, 1972, he suggested that for International Pipe Smoking Day, we do two thank yous. So, and these are thank yous to people who have done things to help out the community or enrich the community. Not specifically somebody that has done something for me to thank them, but somebody who has helped the community. So my first thank you is actually going to be a two-parter. The first person in my thank you is Scott from Arisrocob.com, and this is the thank yous that I chose, and the reason that I chose them was because these all have something to do with new pipe presenters and new people and getting new people started, and that's something that I remember, being a new person and how people helped me and got me started, and I really appreciated that, and I think that that's something that we all need to do to help out with the new guys. So the first one for Arisrocob, he this last fall was doing a video series on tips for the new YouTube pipe presenter. Now, there's one video specifically where he talks about hyperlinks. And so what about hyperlinks? This is very important, though. He talks about the hyperlinks that you can have in your videos, but more importantly, the hyperlinks that are in the description. You hear a lot of times people will talk about, oh, I'll put something down below in the description or whatever. But if you just give a description, or if you just mention something in your video, a lot of times things can be overlooked. If you're going to give somebody a shout out, and then there's a hyperlink down below where it's highlighted blue, and all you have to do as a viewer of the video is to go down below and click on that, and it goes right to that person's channel or right to that person's video. It makes it so much easier to find new people, especially when you have somebody that talks about, oh, I just watched Silver Shadow's video. Well, a new person doesn't know that Silver Shadow doesn't actually spell out his name Silver. So they'll actually be typing in, searching Silver Shadow, and won't find it. So if you have a link down below that goes directly to his channel, it's very, very helpful. So that's the first part of my first thank you. And the second part goes to Pipethought. Now, the reason that these two go together is because Pipethought that's a channel that I found that actually introduced me to the YouTube pipe smoking community. I found his channel because I was looking up videos of how to refurbish pipes and how to restore pipes, and he does quite a nice job with some of those pipes. But I saw a video that he had done last summer for the 2012 the Southern Pipe Conference, and he had a video, and he was doing a video around the room of all the different people, and I tell you, I'm guilty of this, that we have pipe meetups here in Cincinnati, and I'll have a lot of people in my video, and I don't always take the time to put everybody's channel in that video. What he did, everybody in his video, if you look at his description, and I'm putting a link to that video down below, go look at that video and look at the description, and you'll see a whole list of all the different people that were at that pipe conference. And that was how I first found people. Like, here's Joe Case, here's Randall Potate, here's Tobacco Frank, here's Tade, Smoking Pipeliner, here's Pipe Lawyer, here's Georgia like a whole list of all these different people. That's how I found this whole, that I realized the magnitude of that. This is a community. It's not just random videos of pipe smokers on YouTube. So that was my first introduction to the pipe smoking community, and so that's the second part of my first thank you, and it's all due to those silly little blue colored hyperlinks down below in the description bucket. So you guys should use hyperlinks as much as you can to try and get people turned on to other people's channel. And watch Scott's video. He describes more about, it's more than just typing a website name or whatever. Use actual hyperlinks. If you guys have any questions about it, I can do a whole video on it again in the future, or I'll answer any questions. But hyperlinks are very important if you want to introduce new people to other people. Put the hyperlinks down below. So how many more times can I say hyperlinks? On to my second thank you, and along the lines of the theme of new people. Who else comes to mind immediately? Other than Matches. Good old Matches 860. What he had done for new people with his Matches moments really, it impressed me, but it also it helped me out, and I appreciated it when I was a new guy, and I was mentioned on Matches moments, and I saw my subscriptions, got a real nice jump when Matches mentioned me on my early on in my journey here on YouTube. So. And I know that was as I was getting some traction and getting established. That was also when I could go back to Matches moments in a way that I could find new people. So it was something that he had done that was a great asset to the community. I think that since he has stopped doing that, there's definitely been a void. I appreciate people giving shout-outs and trying to mention new people and stuff, but it seems like that there just hasn't been that one spot where that Matches moments was once upon a time. So Matches, I appreciate all that you did, John, with the Matches moments, and that's my second thank you. So pipe smokers, enjoy your International Pipe Smoking Day for 2013. Thank you to those guys that I mentioned, but thank you to all of you. Thank you to everybody that's a part of this community, and just the camaraderie and the generosity and the brotherhood and sisterhood and the fellowship and everything that just people coming together, and through silly internet YouTube videos. It's like we really get to know each other, and you get this little window here, this little window. We get to peek inside each other's worlds, and get to know each other, and that's something. This isn't just a regular YouTube video. This isn't just a regular YouTube channel. This is, us getting to know each other and be part of a community, and that's something that I really appreciate. So I appreciate all of you. And I want to say thanks to everybody on this International Pipe Smoking Day, and a big shout out and a tip of the hat and a nod to old Pipe Pops. Jonathan, Mr. Jonathan Want, 1972, thank you for this idea that you had. I had a lot of fun with it, and I appreciate it. So, I got a lot more to cover, but I'm going to wrap this up for this video and come back at you with another video here in just a little bit. So, you'll have a good IPSD, yeah, for the rest of the day. All right, y'all have a good one. Smoke 'em up.